Hey guys, welcome back to Monday Matinee. My name is Steven, and today we're talking about the Wolfman. No, not the Wolfman, just wolf, wolf guy, wolf man, man wolf. That title might have been a little better. Whatever you call it, Leigh Whannell's newest take on the Universal Monster franchise has arrived. This 2025 horror flick is a reboot of the classic The Wolfman, this time directed by Leigh Whannell and produced by Jason Blum, if that tells you anything. It stars Christopher Abbott and Julia Garner, and it was shot in New Zealand, subbing in for the misty forest of Oregon. It's a creature feature that leans into body horror, tense survival, and family drama. But does it sink its teeth into greatness? Or does it just howl at the moon? So, set in Oregon, this film follows Blake, played by Abbott, a man with some serious daddy issues and an equally concerning temper. After receiving word of his estranged father's death, Blake moves his family from San Francisco to his childhood home deep in the woods. Good idea. But their fresh start takes a feral turn when Blake gets attacked by a mysterious creature. From there, things get real hairy. What follows is a real battle for survival as Blake transforms into something. A werewolf? Not quite. More like a wolf-man hybrid with a dash of Cronenberg-style body horror thrown in. So, what works? First off, the atmosphere. The misty forest and the dark, claustrophobic interior set the perfect stage for a creature feature. Whannell knows how to build tension, and the POV shots from Blake's perspective, like heightened senses and distorted vision, really immerse you in his transformation. That's kind of like one unique thing that this film brought.
Can you understand me?
The sound design is another highlight. Watching this in IMAX made every growl, footstep, or door slam hit like a thunderclap. IMAX isn't necessary, however, I just had a free upgrade. But the werewolf-like sound effects, combined with the pounding score, crank up the tension when the werewolf is stalking the family. It's a pretty cool score. And if you're a fan of body horror, this one's for you. Teeth falling out, fingernails peeling off, and fur sprouting from all the wrong places. This movie gets gruesome in ways that are equal parts squirm-worthy and oddly satisfying. Though those things are kind of the usual when it comes to transformation movies, so it's not exactly anything new. And while the performances won't blow you away, they're solid. Christopher Abbott sells Blake's descent into beast mode, and Julia Garner delivers a grounded performance as his wife Charlotte, even if she looks a bit too youthful to be playing the role of a mother. Not saying that she can't, but with her history of playing young girls, I thought it would be more believable if she was the kid's big sister. Still a good performance though. So, what doesn't work? Here's where the fur starts to fly. The budget of $25 million isn't tiny, but it shows. Some of the effects, especially the creature design, feel, well, cheap. Instead of the iconic fur-covered werewolf that we all know and love, we get something more akin to Jeff Goldblum in The Fly's early stages. It's Brundlefly light. Think random patches of hair, a rash-like complexion, and is that a goatee? It looked goofy. It's less Wolfman and more patchy man-dog. And the script also bites off more than it can chew. There are too many themes: family trauma, survival, guilt, all explored just enough to tease, but not to satisfy. It didn't know where it wanted to commit itself. And the plot? Predictable. You'll see most of the twists coming a mile away, and you can probably figure out what happens just from watching the trailer. And lastly, it's not hard to think about what could have been. Ryan Gosling, I believe, pitched the original idea for this, playing a news anchor / werewolf, covering the crimes that he committed. And that sounds so much cooler. This version feels like it's chasing a legacy that I can't quite catch. So overall, The Wolfman is watchable but pretty forgettable. It has its moments, like the tense atmospheric buildups and the okay body horror, but it falls short of anything great. Leigh Whannell is a talented filmmaker, and while I love The Invisible Man, this one doesn't quite reach the same heights. So, for letter grade, it earns a C-. For further viewing, check out The Wolf of Snow Hollow. It's a quirky horror comedy with a unique spin on the werewolf mythos and small-town crime. Then, check out Ginger Snaps. It's a coming-of-age story with a dark, gory werewolf twist that nails its mix of body horror and emotional depth. Alright guys, just a quick review as usual. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.